Okay, I'm going to film a brief screenshot for using Microsoft Word to enter references for your papers or your lab reports or whatever in APA format. So I'm in a Microsoft Word document here, and I clicked on the References tab at the top, and I've selected APA style from all of the possibles that you have here. This will work for a lot of different styles, and usually it works pretty good. So if you have accessed something that you need to cite in your paper, and you've gotten it from, let's say you've watched a screenshot video that I did for you on Blackboard. So you want to cite that because it's a source of information that you use to help you put together your lab report. So if you'll click on this manage sources, it'll bring up different types of bring up something. Yours might be blank if you've never done this before, but you would click new, and maybe the type that you're using is we're just going to call the screenshot, I guess, a film for right now, and then we'll title that film, and the director and the year and all that stuff. Also, what I would like for you to do is click on this Show All Bibliography Fields, and this will allow you to enter other stuff too, like where you get it from the URL and the day you accessed it and all that. So click on All Bibliography Fields, and then the title of this one might be, let's go to Blackboard here. Maybe it's Investigation 3 Screenshot Number 1. So that's the title of the film that you're going to cite. And so you, on your document, you type in exactly that. And a lot of times, on some places, you can actually just copy it and paste it, but that doesn't always work for Blackboard when you try to drag it and do it. So, but some places you might be able to copy and paste. So I'm going to put Investigation Number 3 Screenshot Number 1. And the director and the performer is the same person in this case, but we'll put my name right there. And the year that I did that, let's just say it was 2016. It might have been a different year, but that's fine. And then the year you accessed it was 2016, and let's say you accessed it January, and let's just say 22nd. The URL is the actual link for that, so I just want you to copy the web address at the top, and you can just Control V and paste that into your document. And then click OK, and then you have a Brent Lance source right there that you can use. And let's just say that you go to another, to do another citation. So I don't know. Let me see, pick maybe an internet address for something else, and I'll just open a new tab in here and paste in a web address, see what comes up. So here we have some densities of different things under certain conditions, and this is in kilograms per cubic meter, but the units could be changed to other units. But so you have the density of, say, copper, and in grams per cubic centimeter, according to this, that would be 8.940 grams per cubic centimeter. You can convert units over here if you need to do that, need some help. But let's just say you got the density of copper from this particular source, and the website is called the Engineering Toolbox. So you're going to cite a web page. So you go to your manage sources and keep it in APA format and do new, and we want to do a website. So the author is a corporate author. Um, if you look at it, like you can sometimes scroll to the very bottom of the page, and it might have an author. Um, but this has just a bunch of contributors, most likely. So we're just going to call the author the engineering toolbox. So I'm going to go back to my Word document, and corporate author, the engineering toolbox, and then the page and the site. A lot of times people get those confused, but what I interpret that as is the page that you're on is whatever you're looking at, metals and alloys, densities like that. So copy that and paste it into your Word document for the web page, and the website is the same as the corporate author. And in your title for this, you capitalize the word metals, but don't capitalize the word alloys. So if you were doing that, so in the title for APA format for the newest edition, the first word in the title gets capitalized, and then if you have a hyphen or a dash or something there, or a colon, then that word gets capitalized after it. And then important proper nouns will get capitalized also for the title. That's going to show up like the title of your paper or document kind of thing. So the year that this was done, and if you go to the website and you search the whole site and you cannot find a year anywhere on here, like at all, then you're going to call this a no date. And the way you do that is you put N period D period. And then I'm going to show all the bibliography fields, and I'm going to put when I accessed it. So the year access is 2016 January, and I'm going to say access that on the 23rd. The URL is just going to be the link to the web address, so I'm just going to Control C, copy that address and paste it in the URL section, and click OK. And now I have two sources in here, and then let's just say let's say you're done for now, just for time's sake, and you close that. And let's say you type something here about the density of copper, blah blah blah, whatever, and you want to cite that source. Then all you got to do is click Insert Citation, and maybe you cite the engineering toolbox, and then put a period. Now, of course, when you type an APA paper, it always needs to be in Times New Roman, 12-point font, everything. So make sure that's always the case. But that's how you would do it, and there'd be parentheses around that. If there was a date, that'd be there, and then the period of the sentence goes outside those parentheses. And then let's just say you mentioned something about screenshot, video, and then blah blah, whatever that is, and then you want to cite me for that, for my video. Then you go to your References tab, Insert Citation, and you would put that Lance 2016 blah blah blah. And then on your references page, it's pretty simple. So the references get their own page. So you would have the word references centered in your paper on its own page. And then just really quickly, you center that up, and then you left align again, and you just go to References, Bibliography, Insert Bibliography, and it will put them in there in alphabetical order for you. And then all you have to do is make sure you select all of that. First of all, make sure it's Times New Roman, 12-point font, just like everything else. And then you want to highlight all of this, right-click, Paragraph, Special, Hanging Indent, double space, click OK, and you're done.